See, that is also the internal structure, the makeup of a human being, human system.
Will stop something at the beginning only. Okay, and after taking the oxygen only, there are some type of sensors which absorbs some material. Okay, and it will attract to the, it's a purely chemical reaction, so it will attract to the oxygen, and the rest of the things will not be attracted by that, and they will come out immediately. Okay, so whatever the things are useful, they will take that and they will absorb that, and the rest of the things will be sent out in the form of that is inhalation and exhalation. Okay, so that is the thing, the structural phenomena. Some will be filtered, as some of your friends have prepared how water is purified. In one layer one thing is purified, in another layer, in another layer, in another layer. So like that something will be taken by that, and the things are like that. Okay.
You want to share? No, he's
Sir,
asking about
please join us, sir.
Sir, please join us.
When we are inhaling something, the dust particles will be stuck in the hair of our nose, so that the other gases will be in our nose, and the pure gas, that is oxygen, will go into our lungs.
Okay, I think Madam is the best person to answer.
That the gases have some pressure and density. Exactly. The lungs are made up of small tiny bags, and these bags have such an arrangement of pressure, they actually take in, like a sponge absorbs water. These air bags have the capacity of taking in only the pressure of oxygen. So other gases which have high density cannot be taken in by these air bags. So other gases, as and how they enter, they remain unabsorbed and they stay in the lungs for some time till the blood gives out the carbon dioxide. Along with the carbon dioxide, the other gases which are present in the air comes out as part of exhalation. That means our lungs have no capacity of taking in other gases rather than oxygen. Simple answer.
Hitting.
Yeah, hitting.
So, very good.
English, you can convey in Telugu also, so the question is clear.
Yes. So what you want to ask, meteorite hitting earth or meteorite?
By how many years one meteorite hit the
Okay, means up to kilometers also. So the last time when a meteorite hit earth means the most of the popular one, it was happened in 1908 in Tunguska forest in Siberia. What happened is that one very big meteor, very big asteroid came towards earth. It exploded in the sky, it didn't even hit. With the explosion in the sky itself, the impact was such, nearly area of Delhi size area of trees were cut off in Tunguska forest. Whereas if you take earth has its own history of meteorite impacts. Okay, there are nearly 195 craters are there. Craters in the sense, when something hits, a crater is formed. Okay, like that, the biggest one is in Arizona. So once what happened is that one very big meteorite it hit over there, and nearly 2 kilometer wide dent it has caused. Even India also has a meteorite impact. It is in Lonar district. It's called Lonar Lake. The size of that is 1.9 kilometer. And the last time in our state, if you talk about, 2 years ago there was one very big explosion happened in Malamala forest. Almost all TV channels were busy tracing it. So there was one very big meteor. It came and it fell in the forest. Okay, the sound was heard by the people. So dust particles falling on earth is very common. Nearly every day 100 tons of dust falls on earth every day. The space dust, I may say. Whereas if they are very bigger ones, they become a kind of meteor, and when they hit earth, they are called meteorite. So don't worry about any meteorite hitting around very near future. Even if it is bigger one, scientists can detect it even before. But the problem is with the smaller ones.
Into the Earth's environment, what happens is, because of the friction between the environment and that, they will be burnt. Okay, so even though they are very bigger size, when they are entering into the environment, they will underwent into friction and they will become ash, and at the end of the day, so small stones, they will reach the ground. So because of that only we are able to sustain. Otherwise, Sir said earlier, so many things are falling from sky every day. So many earthquakes are happening. So many asteroids are falling. Even though we don't pay attention on them because of these mild adjustment.
The moon because of regular impacts of these kind of asteroids and comets onto the surface of moon. Yeah. Okay.
అంటే లిక్విడ్స్ అనేవి ఎప్పుడు కిందకి వెళ్ళడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాయండి, కానీ మన బాడీలో పైకి వెళ్ళడానికి కిందకి ట్రై చేస్తాయి అనేది డౌట్.
How heart is sending liquid to brain and other parts of the body.
Pumping you mean to say?
Talking about the
So pumping of the blood. So diastole and 80 is the, 120 is the systole and 80 is the diastole. That means upgoing and downcoming pressures. And when the pressure is very high, because the purified blood, that is oxygenated blood, is pumped from left side of our heart. So at once the walls are like gates. As people want to walk out, you must have observed when you have gone to a cinema theatre. When the gates are open, all the people rush at once outside to go out. In the same manner, when walls like gates in our heart, from one chamber to another chamber, at once it opens with pressure when the heart contracts and relaxes. Then at once the flow of the blood increases, and that flow, it gradually comes out at great pressure in the beginning stage, and gradually it's closed down, and the tubes, that is the vessels which are carrying, are from the upper side. The distance is very less, so pressure will be more. If distance is more, pressure is less. If distance is less, pressure is more. So that is why the pressure will help the blood vessels carry the blood to the upward. The organs of the body which are on the top of her, that is your head and your shoulders, all the sense organs, whatnot, everything. So this is answer is pressure. Once again.
Things are coming, how cyclones are coming, all these are the change in the pressure. The basic principle of pressure is it goes from the high pressure region to the low pressure region. Okay, water comes out from the water tank to the bottom, not from the bottom to the water tank. Okay, for that you have to put an engine like our heart engine, or you have to put some when the changes happens suddenly, then it will lead to the cyclone and these tornadoes and all these things. Okay, natural disaster. If it happens gradually, then a little thing will happen. When it comes, the changes, pressure changes happens suddenly, then you will have some ice cubes recently. So whatever bartayi mana meeda ivanni enduku avutayante sudden changes moolanga. So that sudden changes in atmospheric pressure causes all these things. Okay, Nana? For your understanding I am giving. Okay.
Backside somebody was asking.
See how it is used.
Negative polarity, we call it as. So it will have positive charge and negative charge. When the charge is at rest, we call it as static. Suppose if the charge is flowing, suppose in this wire, current is flowing. Current is flowing means charge in motion, we are calling it current. If the charge is at rest, we call it as static charge. That's all. Static means.
The earth has gravity, no? It pulls everything towards it, but why it pulls like that?
Why earth has gravity?
Sun, because when compared with the sun, earth size is less. Okay, so that is Newton's formula. Actually I think you presented Newton's formula based no volcano. Oh, okay, you are also volcano. So because of that attraction between, okay, in some certain cases it won't satisfy. Okay, so you attract your friend. Okay, your mom attract you. Okay, I attract the sun attracts me. Okay,